Indonesia imports oxygen as COVID-19 explosion batters hospitals. Indonesia warned Tuesday it was bracing for a punishing surge in COVID-19 cases as its daily toll soared to a record 728 deaths and hospitals crumble under the weight of the country's deadliest wave yet. Emergency oxygen supplies for virus patients were being flown in from neighbouring Singapore, while the government said Southeast Asia's worst-hit nation could see cases soar to more than 50,000 a day. Hospitals in the hard-hit capital Jakarta were topping 90% occupancy, and more than a dozen facilities in Indonesia's second-biggest city Surabaya shut out new patients because they could no longer handle the huge influx. A Surabaya hospital spokeswoman described jammed ICUs and exhausted doctors, some infected with COVID-19. The hospital no longer has rooms for patients who need ventilators. Nearly 1,000 Indonesian medical workers have died of COVID-19, including more than a dozen who were already fully inoculated, according to the country's medical association. Thousands of troops and police are scrambling to enforce new virus curbs to bring down record daily cases, which soared Tuesday to 31,189 new infections and 728 deaths, as much as 7 times the daily mortality rate less than a month ago. Daily COVID-19 burials in Jakarta alone are up tenfold since May, overwhelming exhausted cemetery workers scrambling to keep up. On Tuesday, Jakarta said about 10,000 concentrators, devices that generate oxygen, were to be shipped from nearby Singapore, with some arriving by a Hercules cargo plane earlier. The government was also in talks with other countries including China for help, it said. Jakarta has ordered all the nation's oxygen supplies to be directed to hospitals overflowing with virus patients as the highly infectious Delta variant tears across Indonesia's main Java island, home to more than half of the country's nearly 270 million people. The team is preparing for a scenario of up to 50,000 cases a day, maybe even 60,000 to 70,000 per day at worst, said Senior Minister Luhut Binsar Panjaitan, tasked with enforcing new virus rules. Surabaya's mayor at the weekend ordered that vaccine rule violators be forced to tour a local cemetery, while locals in Malang dressed as ghosts in the hopes of scaring rule breakers in a country where supernatural beliefs are widespread. Indonesia's huge social media space has been jammed with fake news and hoaxes about the virus, while many have expressed doubts about taking vaccines. Thailand is now in the grips of a deadly third wave, while Malaysia has been under a strict nationwide lockdown since the start of June to fight a surge in virus cases fueled by more infectious variants.
If you like this content, please subscribe, comment, like and share. See you in another video and thank you for watching.